Hi all, I want to show a quick video on how you can give OpenClaw access to your accounts in a very secure way without having to log into the host machine and have OpenClaw open your browser and search your different accounts with you logging in first. Will save you tokens, so it'll be a lot cheaper, as well as it's a lot more secure. The first thing we need to do is go to nexus.civic.com. We're going to configure the MCP servers. Nexus is an MCP gateway that allows you to chat with your different tools, and we want to just give OpenClaw the same sort of functionality that you get when you come to Nexus as well. I'm just going to create a new toolkit, and a new toolkit will allow me to configure the MCP servers I want OpenClaw to have access to. And I'm going to come here and I'm going to configure Gmail and a calendar. So you would not do this on the host machine, you would do this on a different machine. Once you've configured that, you can come here to install, and this will give you your profile, URL ID, and the toolkit that we want OpenClaw to have access to. Yours will be different to mine. This isn't a secret. You don't have to worry about sharing it, and I'm not worrying about sharing it with you here. So once we've done that, I'm going to open OpenClaw here. This is actually running on my phone. I'm going to say, hey, can you configure OpenClaw to have access to Civic Nexus? Here is the MCP URL. So since this isn't private, I'm just pasting the URL here and asking OpenClaw to set up access to Nexus. It's probably going to create a skill to be able to do this, but we need to set our specific token so it can access the specific URL, which we will then authorize it to. So while it's doing that, let's go and generate a token. This is private, so please do not share this and keep it very safe. We will not be posting this into the chat. We will just be generating it and copying it and then setting OpenClaw to have access to this in. So it says perfect, the URL is set and the gateway restart is completed. So we're ready. Next step, add your token to OpenClaw.json. So let's do that here. Okay, let's go back here and we say, okay, yeah, ENV has been added. Can you list the MCP tools that I have access to now? I haven't explicitly told it that it has access to Gmail and Google Calendar, so let's see if it can figure that out. What's great about OpenClaw is it allows itself to be extensible. If it figures out how to access Nexus, it will create a skill so it can do that in the future. Nice. So it now has access to all my different skills. So the cool thing here is we're configured OpenClaw to have access to these tools, but we haven't authorized it to have access to our accounts yet. If you think about how OpenClaw would normally access your accounts, is you'd have to paste those ENVs directly for your Google and Gmail, your access tokens inside of OpenClaw. But here, and then all the other cases that it's able to then open the browser and search on your behalf. But we don't want to do that. We want to manage all our authorizations directly through our chat interface. We want to be in control. So I'm going to say, can you check for any meetings I might have tomorrow? So if everything goes smoothly, it's going to send me a link for me to authorize. And then I'm going to authorize on my behalf, which will then give OpenClaw ability to access. Cool. So ask me to authorize at this point. Go back to what's up here. And I'm going to say done. What's really nice about this approach is that you're in control the whole time. You control your authorizations. You're not logging into Nexus inside of the host machine. You're doing it outside, which means I can go to authorizations and revoke access at any time. That means you're in control all the time. You don't have to log into the host and sign out. you are able to see and do everything through your interface dashboard inside of nexus.civic.com. And there we go. It was able to fetch my calendar invite. It sees that I have my daughter swimming tomorrow, and now OpenClaw has access to my various services. I hope you'll find this useful, and let us know how it goes.